So this is what I've been doing. Well, I started on it Friday. Didn't work on it yesterday because it's supposed to rain. And it did for quite a while. And then it eased up. And they decided they were going to race at Mountain View. So I went to watch some racing. But this is what I'd been doing prior to this. My 2020 international piece of junk decided to bust the transmission cooler and put all my transmission fluid in my radiator. So I tore my whole rollback apart, even though it's under warranty. Since the radiator isn't bolted to the engine, it's not covered, even though it cracked and caused that big old mess, which ended up costing me about $2,000. And then before that, I picked my body up Friday from MRC while I was on a record call, and I needed to get a new nose piece because I'm gonna put my buddy's sticker on there. But they laid it face down to make a template, and seems to be a little backwards. Put it in here. Sorry. Put it in here backwards, and the lines line up. So I'm going to cut the middle of it out to cover that up so I can put a sticker on it. So I'm going to put my rollback back together today, and then I go to Eagle Racing Engines on Tuesday and pick up my motor, and I'll probably do a video from there. So I'll put a couple videos of some mod lights, and my buddy's late model, he won his feature, so I'll put that on there here in just a little bit.
Waving it off, they'll go one to go at the line this time by. Someone up for green this time by. All right, the first go
again, I've not got to work on my car because I finally got this curd put back together. But whoever decided that it was a good idea to put a freaking transmission cooler in the radiator on this truck is an idiot. Like, full-blown idiot. Because not only did it take me like 12 hours because I had no idea how it came apart. This pile of crap is a Ford radiator. Ford. I mean, out of all the things you could have done, let's shove a Cummins in an International with an Allison, which I'm fine with because I'm a cat man, but can't get cats anymore, so the next best thing was a Cummins. Didn't want a Power Stroke piece of junk because I'm not a Ford dude. Didn't want a Duramax because the new Duramaxes in these bigger trucks are giving issues. So, whatever. I had to settle with this. But whoever thought it was a good idea to shove the radiator from a Ford down here. Like, down here. Well, as usual, got interrupted with a phone call. But anyway, whoever decided it was a good idea to shove a radiator down here, like right here, under the intercooler, behind the condenser, of course, which is fine, but like, who decided that it was okay to do that? Because I would really like to punch them right square in the nose. Not to mention the fact that the truck's supposed to have a 5-year, 500,000, and they're not going to cover that radiator because it's not attached to the engine. So, or the transmission, because the transmission's supposed to have a 7-year, 700,000. But since they're not physically bolted to either one, they're not covering it. So I had to do all that. Flushed the motor. Killed my whole weekend, other than going to the races, but I wasn't working on it yesterday. So, you know, it's just ridiculous. 77,000 miles on a truck that is very well taken care of, and that stupid crap happens. So, anyway, that's how my weekend was spent. Going to try to work hard on my car this week. Get my engine Tuesday. Still got to find a leak in my quick change. Waiting on my other helmet. A few other little odds and ends. Got to get some wheels and tires. And then hopefully take it and see where we're at. See what kind of springs I'm going to have to buy. If the shocks need any work. Going to have to go through all that mess. But y'all have a great week.